All right. Bro, they violated the saying copyright, bro. They're saying copyright, man. They're saying copyright. That's what happened when you change stuff. That's what happened. Can't play that heat, bro. YouTube is saying I can't play that heat. Okay, so gold. Bro, the trap music, yeah. Trap music, elevator music. Bro, I was hoping to change the elevator music, you know? Maybe play some heat, but yeah, can't do anything about that. So gotta go to some more low-key music. Bro, all of that Raja stream, bro, Raja has the worst music, and I had to watch that for years upon years. There's one music in the background, like elevator music, every single stream. Back from the Netherlands. Okay, we're back. We're back from Jamaica. Back from Jamaica. Elevator music, I go kill away. Wait, Teresa, you a boss queen on TikTok? Morocco, nice. Okay, so is this resistance now? Is this the H4 was looking like it was, you know? What you name on TikTok? Shout out to Africa. Big up Africa. Always big up Africa, bro. Is this the resistance now? Is this the resistance? Is this the resistance? Can't play that heat no more. Incel 3045. Okay. I want to see this kind of close. I want to see this kind of close because it can still flip. There's no top whip. Did you see the yesterday's Raja stream, the one who asked him what to do after he finished? Bro, I already know I already can hear his response, bro. I already can hear his response in my head. Like what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? You people ask the dumbest question. You people ask the dumbest question. Like, man, oh man, that's Raja, bro. And then he's like, bro, it's not even better. It's Ramadan, it's not even better. Like, man, you got the retards here today, bro. Raja funny as hell. Bro, Raja funny. But I don't think I got to, did I watch it? I don't remember if I watched all of it or whatever, but he funny. But he funny, bro. He's like Monday and Friday. Someone will be like, bro. Someone will be like, I got $30 to start trading, Raja. She's like, man, take that $30 and go buy your girl some flowers or something. Bro, I need a trade. I haven't traded in 2 days. Okay, bro, we're gonna see. Bro, where you been? We took trades yesterday and the day before. Where you been? We took trade today too, but you'd have gotten stopped out if you did the same risk structure. Bro, this is a nice if this candle can close bearish, I'm all in for the next candle to, you know, continue going down based off the H4. Bro, why is the H4 on this so different? Where are you looking at or waiting for? Waiting for this candle to close bearish to get a nice top wick. Continue pushing down. Break the support. Just basically sell continuation based off the H4. I want to see that H4 flip, you know? So let's see. I feel like if it's gonna go up, it shouldn't be coming back down here to like break. Well, let's see. It's looking good though, because look, it's turning into a high probability setup. Came down, pulled back, came down, pulled back. So basically this candle needs to close right here, just chill. Because look what happened every time it went back. You had this nice bear candle. And then you had this bear candle. And then you had this. So if this can close right here, continuation for the next candle. And then the H4 flip. So maybe. I like this setup. I like this setup. Why I take sell at 30-45 minute flip? I don't know, bro, cause you tough, bro. You tough. Tough, bro. You got in early. You're a 5-minute warrior, bro. You got in early. And it could be more trades if you hadn't looked at 4-hour time frame. If I didn't look at 4-hour time frame, yeah. That's what happened when you start adding variables into your thing. You know, the simpler the better. But I mean, that is still, it's still valid. It's still a valid still valid to look at that stuff. Could get it was a nice little scalp on the flip. Could have at least secured some. Honestly, like, even though this was a smaller push, would have been better than the sell, because the sell ended up closing out. So I don't know, too much volume. We wanted to get in early before everyone realized that, you know, we were going down. But when there's too much volume, then, you know, everyone starts looking, and then it's so easy to get into some manipulation here. But the continuation pattern is looking good. 30-minute continuation pattern. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Will it reject here, or it's gonna make that top wick and break through? That is super important. We got what? 8 more minutes? Yeah, that is too much. At this point, like, everyone is trying to get in on sells now. We were supposed to get in early. This is it's not supposed to reject this hard from the you know, like, at least looking like this rejection here, resistance here. So let's see what happened. 15 minute. Let's see the 15 minute. Yeah, but the 50-minute didn't close here. Technically, this is the current resistance still, you know. Bro, even in 7 minutes, like, this can flip. You know, that can flip in 7 minutes. It's not resistance until it closes. I mean, on the 5-minute, yeah, but like, if everything is based off the 15-minute and 30-minute, we can't make the decisions off the 5-minute, because if you were making decisions off the 5-minute, you'd have had like resistance here and here, and like right here, like, you know, it's too much noise on the 5-minute. So I think right now the 30-minute looks solid. If it can close bearish, it's looking solid. You know, we got volume right now, so it's still worth the execution. I closed 100%. Oh, nice. And you still got potential for that 30%, bro. So let's see, if you close 30% here, you close 100% here, you know, if you break, you can be in for an extra 30% on top of that 30%, bro. When you get them runners, bro, I remember that H4 can flip. The H4 is flipping right here, bro. The H4 is flipping here. If that H4 flip, can get a nice push. So you never know, bro. And then if you hold it and hold it, you got news. News can just toss it down, bro. Like, you never know, bro. So I'm gonna see if I'm waiting to get that nice runner, bro. I'm trying to get that nice runner. We got like what? 5 more minutes for the scanner to close. So let's see. Looking at this right now, you know, it tested the previous wick. So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. EN alert went off, so let's see. All right, hit my break even, yeah. Well, your break even would have been what? Where you entered, right? Your break even would have been up here. So you still got some time. Getting ready to sell gold. Yeah, I'm trying to see too. I'm trying to see Reese, Marriott. Okay. I'm trying to see too. I'm trying to see what happened down here. So this would be like a continuation, an impulse type of thing. Because we are in a downtrend. So if it closes right here, that's a plus, but this is impulse. I want to see what happened right here. Let's see. So we've seen this before. It's always prettier on the buy side. Yeah, so support. So let's see. Entry at the closure of that entry at the closure of that engulfing candle. Getting ready to sell entry at the closure of that. Okay, let's see. Still waiting on. You still got 3 more minutes. Every morning, same thing with Max. Max. What? Oh. She want boy? She want what she want, boy? Max be chilling. Max. Max, look. People saying hi to you, Max. Miniature schnauzer. Miniature schnauzer. He got anger issues. Max. Crazy anger issues. This dog bark like a pit bull. This dog bark like a pit bull. I don't know how he barked that loud. He's a good boy, Maxie boy. He's a good boy, Maxie boy. Yeah, this ain't some American type stuff, boy. Chill. You know we don't do that around here. W Max, yeah, W Max. All right, we got 1 more minute, so let's see. Low-key would want to do an impulse on this, honestly, for that continuation. Let's see. Low-key would want to do an impulse because, I mean, if it can close down here, the at this point, like, it didn't just push all the way down. So let's see. So let's see. Let's see what we got working with here. Can it make a nice top wick? That's the thing. Like 20 pips. Spread is like 16 right now, so that's not bad. 20 pips, SL. If it can flip, make a top wick and then flip. And then break this support for that continuation. Need a top wick though. Need a top wick. $10 pips would be right here. Can you make a top wick? That's the question. That is the question. 17 pip spread. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's not 1.7. It's not the worst, but it's okay. Damn, only 2 to kiss my TP. Oh, nice. We're looking to get in right now. I'm looking to get in right now, but no top wick, so I gotta wait. I wait in, yeah. You still got, bro, you got potential, right, bro? You got the edge for a flip. This is where you gotta, you know, get them runners going. So you could be a part of this push. Because this is gonna be the edge for a flip. But there's no top wick, so I gotta wait. See the H4, bro, the H4 is just flipping, bro. Right here. No top wick. No top wick. The top wick would be good too, because if it make a top wick and then goes back to test its low, there's a high probability that time it's gonna push. You know, because even if it had a top wick, it's at support, so it could easily reject. So it's not a bad thing to see, you know, it pushing right now without a top wick. Because now, you know, like if it goes back, you know, it's gonna make that top wick, but can't do anything. Entered on the 50-minute engulfing candle. Yeah, I always wait on that top wick, bro. Have to. No top wick, no party. No top wick, no party, bro. Same thing on the 15, like no top wick, no top wick. Is it that much volume? Can you look at UCAD? Yeah, I'm gonna look at UCAD in a second. Support 3040, go to 3060. You think so? I mean, this is an edge for a flip right now. This is a fresh edge for a flip. So you never know. Just gotta see what happens. We got volume in the candles. So no top wick, no party. Oh, top wick. Look at that tiny top wick. Got one person bar, tiny top wick. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no top wick, no party. Waiting for a 30-30. 30-30. Okay. Waiting for a 30-30. Waiting for this level down here. That would be the target, I ain't gonna lie, but what can you do? Like, no top wick. It's a nice continuation to break this low, but no top wick, bro. Can't do anything with that. Still got the restructure set up. Maybe if the next candle open, you know, pull back and then flip, then yeah, but right now, not in this thing right here. Let's make our own little wick. Because if you make no top wick, like it can easily go back and like, you know, you can easily do some stuff like that. But price pushed as far as 17 pips so far since it broke that low. So at that point, like, you know, you can manage risk. Just need my top wick. Look like a candle. You know that thing on the candle? What do you call it? The little thing you light with the lighter? That's what it looked like. Like a candle that them what do you call them candle? Okay, so gold is pushing. So that's it. That's another move missed right here. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Why is it over here now? How do you move this thing? Why is it over here? Sometimes it's, oh, the market panel, okay. Crazy stuff. You trade funding accounts here. This is a challenge that we're doing right now. Challenge, missed this move. It's been tough. It's been very unlucky. Bro, it's been a very, this week, even though it's been W this week, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's been very unlucky, bro. We've been very unlucky on this thing. Like, this thing should be up at least like 208 right now. Crazy, bro. But I mean, you have a plan, you just gotta stick to it. You can't change anything, bro. You just gotta stick to it. It's frustrating, but like, you gotta stick to one thing, because the next time you enter on this without no top wick, it just comes back. You make that top wick and it just goes back up, bro. I've seen it before. If it build a candle below the support, it can use as resistance and go down further and take a sell position. Honestly, I was looking at the continuation here, but you're saying that if the next candle can, you know, this can act as some resistance for it to, you know, keep going down. I mean, that's not a bad idea. It's just that this would have been the easier option, you know. The continuation here would have been the easier option. It's just been tough, bro. Like, it's just been tough. Like, and then this is the one that's not gonna come back to close in half, and like, you know, the ones that go good, bro, it's just been tough. Well, sometimes impulse go direction. Yeah, sometimes the impulse, sometimes, but this is a valid impulse. This was a impulse. Like, this was like, we've been saying this for price to come up, bro. We said this like more than, bro, at this point almost 2 hours ago. Support, one way than resistance, and then an impulse continuation. This we've been waiting on this for the past 2 hours. This exact setup. The buys were like, okay, you know, the H4, so let's wait on the support. You know, we had the line here, the imaginary resistance here, but this was the move right here. But just one last thing didn't make the cut, bro, and it was a top wick, you know. So, you know, that's just gonna happen. But as it relates to getting sales right here, based on how this has been moving, like, You know, I feel like it gives you one push and then it pull back. Push, pull back. Push, you know, pull back. You know, that's what it's been doing. And you don't know how long that, you know, this is going to last. So even if the next candle, you know, open, make a top wick and flip, I don't know, maybe, let's see. Let's see, but this was a good impulse continuation on the downside. That's why I wait 1 hour close 3044. Let's see 1 hour. Yeah, on the 1 hour, like I'm not seeing like the regular setup. It's not looking you know, I'm not seeing even on the 1 hour, the 1 hour open here, so it still didn't look any better. Hey, first of all, where is who was holding? Who was holding? Because you know we gotta look out for the partials. Calvin, bro, I hope you close. I hope you actually held that partial, bro. So this is a play right here. This partial, bro, you never know. So GG, bro, if you got that partials running right now, bro, no, you got that 60%. You left 30%. This should be at least 60%. This should be at least 30% more of that 30% you left. So this was the plan, bro. Nice impulse H4 flip. I am not greedy. TP. Bro, it's not. It's that when you close partials, you're not being greedy though, bro. When you close partials, that is the opposite of being greedy, actually. When you close partials, that's the opposite of being greedy. Yeah. This was a nice H4 flip here. But can't do anything. You just gotta wait for the same thing tomorrow. I always take 1 to 2. Okay. All right, bro. Gotta get stepping, Brad, for working a bit. See you tomorrow, my bro, and keep it. All right, bro. Bless up. Tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow, same time. We're gonna see if we can get an impulse tomorrow with a top wick. 20 pips, SL50, TP. Okay. Yeah, I usually go for 20 pip TP2, 15, 20 pip, and then I close 100%. And then if that partial can go as far as, like in this case, like the partial would have definitely closed right here at 20 pips. And then the partial would have been right now like a whole nother 20 pips. You know, you still got this support down here. So that's what I'm trying to catch on this. This should have made up for the earlier trade. So now I think we swing our only shorts on gold shorts, but on the other pairs, like I'll swing for like a day or so. Someone had mentioned USD CAD. Was it USD CAD? Birthday candles. It's like the night candles. Let's see. Someone had mentioned a pair. USD CAD. Yeah, nice H4 flip. This could have been executed even on the H4. USD CAD. Bro, what the heck is this? What is this? Oh yeah, come up, man. Yeah, crazy move right there. Nice impulse. I mentioned USD CAD. Okay, yeah, USD CAD. Yeah, at this point on gold, it's just a whole waiting procedure again. But I think we're gonna call it a day here soon. Let's see what happened on USD CAD. USD CAD is just pushing right now. Like, I feel like this is still a part of this move down here. Can't do much. Like, This was here since yesterday, bro. The range, and then it finally broke. This was a paper trade since yesterday. Too late for entry, you know. Yeah, can't do anything on any of this stuff right now. GN, what did GN do? Oh, GN just went. EN. Okay. Maybe EN can pull back. Let's see something. What time is it? 6:15. Got news coming up, outside of news, like, you know, like, yeah. I think that's it for today, though. We had 3 moves today. The first move, the buys, and this impulse. So I think that's it. You know, we ain't gonna wait. We're gonna have to wait a long time for another setup at this point. You know. So we had a move right here. Who took this sell though? Who took the sell without the top wick? Who took this impulse? Who took that impulse? That's what I want to know. But yeah, we had the sells here. Was it here? We had the sells, I believe. Where was the sells? Somewhere up here, I think. And then it came down. And then the paper trade buys here, you know, at least 20 pips, whatever, 20 pips. And then this was the best move. Crazy volume. This was the best move. This gold fire, yeah. I took it where 5-minute support turn resistance. Okay. So a couple people got in on that sell, so that's good. So let's see. Got nice support coming down here. I think this is the H4 support. Yeah, so got nice support coming down here. So yeah, that was the move. That was the move right there. No top wick is crazy. No top wick is crazy stuff. Damn, bro, look at Goldie. Bro, them runners, bro, I'm telling you, them runners gonna make up for all them stupid losses, all them break evens. Like, when you can catch this stuff, bro, like, it's crazy. When you can catch this stuff, it's crazy. I'm telling you, don't play with them runners. You know, don't worry about getting break even. Don't worry about getting stopped out 70%, 50%. Because when you catch this runner, like, it's endless. Like, you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Being on sales from 30.49. Damn. Nice. You held it. Let's go. Since all the way up here, let's go. This is at least 200 pips. 200 pips. 190. 180 pips. Crazy. You could pass a whole challenge with this one push. It's crazy to think that, like, you have a 100K account, 200 account, like, just take 1 or 2 or 3 of these bad boys to make the difference. A lot can happen in a short period of time. In gold, 5-minute can see volume. Yeah. I just don't like, you know, executing after 5-minute, because then, you know, you don't know when the volume gonna actually come. You know, so I see what you're saying though. Right here, right up here, you could see it. You could see the volume coming in. Maybe we could look at the 5-minute more often. I have 5K phase 1 yesterday at 3 plus 3%. I know it. I have a 5K phase yesterday, bro. That's the thing. If yesterday you went up 3%, bro, you should have made sure that today you only risk 1%, bro. You should have made sure you only risk 1%, bro. That is the thing, bro. Like, you should have made sure you only risk 1%. And then if you won that one, then you could, like, you know, the next one do 2, whatever. You know, like, you got to make that buffer. So I'm still waiting for that runner to stick to 1%. Over trading, Yeah, bro. Like, bro, I've been here like 3 setups, bro. I could have taken like this setup, the next setup. Maybe I should get a next challenge where I just take the other setups. But I'm not gonna do. I already did one sell here. Didn't do the buys. The sells, I couldn't do anything about it. Over trading here, bro. Just do 1 to 2 trades, bro. Just wait until, bro, the same price action gonna be here tomorrow. The same price action gonna be here tomorrow, bro. You know, it's always the same thing. So you can't over trade, try to pass a challenge in one day. Don't try to pass a challenge in one day, bro. Bro, this challenge, like, I'm giving this maybe like 2 months, 3 months. Because you gotta think about it, like, this is a 200K account, right? So you just can't rush it, bro. If you know after 3 months, 4 months, you know, you're gonna have a 200K account, like, it's worth it, bro. You just wait. You know, just wait on that good setup. Because you're not go. Yesterday might be good price action for you, and then today, like, it's just so you can be up 3%, bro, and then be down -1%, bro. You lost 4% today, bro. Today should have been a boost for you. You should have done 0.5% today, and then go back to 1% after that. Not every day gonna be a winning day, and not every day gonna be a trading day. When was it? I think it was last week or the week before, bro. Like, bro, there were no opportunities, no setup. I waited a whole week, maybe like one day, nothing happened. Nothing happened the whole time for me, bro. You know, but this week I've been seeing setups this week. Like today, like 3 setups. Yesterday, like 2. The day before, like 2. That one day, bro, I had 1 winning trade and 2 winning paper trades, bro. Like, you know, it was good. But you don't want to chase all the entries. You know, you don't want to chase all the entries. Check the swing setup one more time. But it don't even make sense waiting until New York, you know. We got news coming. Let's see. Let's see, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in. 7 a.m., 8 a.m. on news. And at 8:30, unemployment claims. And then tomorrow only got CAD news. Shaw, what's up, bro? You caught themselves? What's up? Gold M5 can take buy. Yeah, definitely I wouldn't execute on a buy on the M5. Yeah, it's just not the M5 is just not a part of my catalog, bro. It's just not a part of it. You know, it's just not. But I mean, a lot of times you could see stuff on the M5. Like here, you could have seen, like, you know, the confirmation of this resistance right here. This is key right here on the M5. But it still didn't change the fact that there was no top wick. You know, so. $100 pips secure G. Bombonat. Yo. Help on EJ. What's happening on EJ? 100 pips secure DJ. 1 DJ. 100 pips in the back, bro. Bro. I know, bro, we're gonna catch this move on this challenge. I just don't want to chase it. I just gotta wait for it to happen. I was 1 week away from this move, bro. 1 top week away from this move. Because the thing is too, like, a lot of time, bro, I've seen it. It open with no top wick or a tiny top wick, and you know what happened? It comes down, and then it comes back and make that top wick. Sometime it make that top wick and it continues going down, and the next time, and that first time it's making that top wick, it just goes up. You have a range, or it just, you know, So when you see that stuff happen and like it happen over and over and be like, okay, you know what? Wait for the top wick, wait for the flip. Then you just commit to it. So it's the same thing like as missing out on a breakout versus waiting for the close. Sometime you're gonna get that breakout, sometime you're gonna get the close. So you're gonna be times when you wait for the close and it just go, and you gotta accept that because you made a decision to be like, okay, you're waiting for the break and close. So you can't be too worked up when you miss the whole breakout, because you gotta make up your mind. It's one or the other. It's you can't get both. You can't get the best of everything. So you know you just gotta execute on what you're waiting for. Help on EJ. Do you think it will still sell EJ? Thought it was selling. Maybe is there a correction? EJ been selling, bro. EJ. Bro, what help? Bro, what help you need on EJ? You don't need no help on EJ. EJ is selling. Bro, I don't see no bull action on EJ. It's respecting the highs like crazy. Bro, you don't need no help on EJ. EJ is good, bro. You got resistance all the way. You got resistance, 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 resistance. You need another one up here. Help on EJ. Do you think it will still sell? Yeah, bro. Where's your target though? You got nice target. You just gotta be careful of this. This is probably gonna have some correction, bro. You got news coming, like, you know, if you got in late, you gotta be careful. If you got in up here, like you're chilling. But this, you know, you gotta understand that this push naturally needs some correction, bro. At least 38, 50%. So be prepared for that if you don't hit your target before, you know, if all that new stuff. I'm in EA buys as well. Off the 15-minute engulfing, what a trade. Yeah, I just needed a top wick, bro. Crazy trade. I just needed a top wick. I'm in EA. Yeah, EA buys. But what were we waiting for an EA again? I don't want to do. I don't want to do the impulse. I want to wait on the for it to break the structure and do a little pullback. I think that's what I was waiting on EA. But it's looking good, bro. Let's see GN. GN didn't pull back. EN. This was the main one. EN. Will it do a pullback? That's the thing. Malibu. Bro, how many challenges failed after becoming profitable? Bro, actually this gonna be my bro. I did one challenge. I did a 100K challenge a year ago. Rushed it, failed it, and then I just started to do another challenge. Another challenge again. So we have a 200K challenge. We have a 100K challenge for the swing setup. But I mean, a lot of people, bro, like, you know, they blow multiple challenges. So I'm trying to do this one the right way. You know, I'm not rushing it, bro, like 0.5%, 1%. So however long it takes, you know. E8. Nah, this one is Alpha Trader, and the next one is Funding Pips. But I just do my, bro, on the swing. I usually do my personal on gold, but the way how I'm trading gold right now, bro, like, bro, I'm so locked in on these challenges. When I execute, even on the swing, I'll be forgetting to even enter on my actual account. On gold, I can't execute on my personal because, you know, it's too. I gotta set up. I'm gonna actually set up my magic keys. I'm gonna set up my magic keys so I can execute on gold at the same time. So that's what I need to do. But I've been doing the swing setup on my bro, another candle with no top wick. You can't know, like, this volume is crazy. Another candle with no top wick. Crazy stuff on Goldie. EN. Still waiting on a pullback on EN. GCAD is like a fraud. Will it flip? GCAD is the biggest fraud in history. Crazy price action. Don't make sense. You know what? I'm not going to do this with GCAD, bro. I'm going to remove GCAD. I'm not going to do that with GCAD. EA. Okay. This was supposed to be an impulse on the H4. Yeah, this was supposed to be an impulse on the H4 to break through. Maybe we could get a pullback. Let's see. I must set the alert. If this can come back here, let's see the lower time frame. Okay, so it pushed up, did this thing. All right, so let's see. I might give this a shot for an impulse on the H4. Let's see. Yeah, everything else is the same. 80s just came back down after the news. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I think it's just GN, EN, and EA. I have fund pips MT5, but I can't use magic keys. Why? Why I can't use magic keys? Yeah, I would use the I would just use the magic keys on my personal and MT5. You should be able to connect it to MT5. Maybe they don't allow EA. Oh, I don't know. I feel like using that tool shouldn't be an issue. I feel like that shouldn't be an issue, bro. Yo, Bounty Killer. Gold is still pushing. Gold is still pushing. Crazy stuff on Goldie. We're gonna catch this move tomorrow. We're gonna catch this move tomorrow. You're gonna catch this runner tomorrow. 3023. We're gonna catch this move tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna catch this move. But we're not gonna chase it. That's the thing. We're not gonna chase it. We're gonna catch it, but we're not gonna chase it. We're not gonna chase it. We're gonna catch it. We're not gonna chase it. Well, I'm not gonna chase it. I'm not gonna chase it. Do you think it will reverse? I mean, it needs correction at some point. Reverse, as relates to reversing structure, I don't know. The H4 is really pushing. This daily candle is pushing at this point. But this move definitely needs some support. So maybe we can wait on a support. Maybe we can wait on some support. Wait on that support. And then the next candle, you know, same old, same old. Got to do the same thing every time, you know. It's been happening all week, all of last week. It's just a risk structure. You got to be prepared. You just got to make sure we're on the same thing. But the H4 is looking tough. H4 is looking solid as it relates to structure and the downside. This might be a correction for the push. You know, it's breaking below. So maybe tomorrow, you know, it's going to be down here. You know, so look at this daily. So this needs correction. Yeah, but even though, you know, there are sells, like, you can't go wrong when you wait on support, this correction, because if it's going to go down, it has to do this, you know, resistance. So there are buys in this thing still. So definitely, it's harder to catch these support though, because usually when price push like this, You always get like a candle like you just can't do anything about, like, you know, like this crazy candle. If you can get a candle like this with a wick, this is perfect. Looking for buys, this is a perfect candle. Because then if you get this candle, you get a nice little bottom wick, you get a flip, you can execute up here. This is a perfect situation. So if you're looking for buys, you just gotta wait on support. If it has a wick rejection, even better. Because look at it, when price is going up, it's gonna make resistance. It's gonna go down. Like when it's gonna go up, make support, next candle, like, you know, resistance. It's all the same thing. USD CAD. So let's just wait on support. USD CAD, USD CAD. USD CAD is still just going up, bro. There's nothing happening on USD CAD. You gotta wait on support. Bro, look at gold. Never see this yet to bombard. Bro, runners right here, bro. Bro, this is a crazy runner. This is the runner we've been talking about. This is runner we've been talking about. This is runner we've been talking about, bro. This is runner we've been talking about. Like, no Chick-fil-A sauce, no top wick. Bro, every single candle at the top. Well, this one didn't have a top wick. The one candle we needed a top wick on. Crazy. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. $30.23. Okay, let's put it at $30.23. Where this wick is at. Calvin says $30.23. Right here, $30.23. So let's see. At this point, yeah, I just gotta wait. I restarted my account so I can basically understand risk management properly. Oh, nice. Bro, like, you just gotta do, like, what challenge are you doing? What challenge are you doing? You doing a challenge account or like an actual account? My analysis is price take $30.23. PDL. What's PDL? H for a breakout structure, and we trade PDL. Previous daily low. Okay. Previous daily low. Oh, I see what you're saying. Previous daily low. Is that what you're saying? Can you read my story if you have time, bro? Which story? Looking for buys. What story, bro? I don't see no story. I bought. Let's go. Bro, Harris, you funny, bro. Bro, you got balls. If you're gonna buy right now, bro, with all this volume, bro, like, bro, even on the 5 minute, bro, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 beer candle, only 2 bull candle. And you bought, bro. Bro, you could have waited. I failed 20 challenges, 5 to 10K accounts, still not profitable. 20? So that means you're over risking them, bro. 20 challenges, maybe you're over risking, bro. Bro, see, bro, like this account, bro, I'm chilling, bro. Like, I'm chilling, bro. Up 2%, chilling. Bro, you gotta think, be realistic. Like, don't follow the media, bro. Like, you know, like, bro, if you can gain 10% grow in a month, that is good, bro. Like, Like, bro, like banks offer you that probably for the whole year. Not even that much. 10%, bro. Like, you just gotta like when you get your challenge, bro, like just do like 0.5%, 0.3, 3 times past life account, but before payout blow. Bro, yesterday, this is what happened, bro. You see the difference between yesterday and today? I lost less than what I won yesterday. So the next setup, bro, like if I get a setup where I can have runners, then I'll go back to the 1%. But until I have like a buffer, bro, I'm not gonna, go back to 1%. So that's what you gotta do. You just have to make sure that the losers are less than the winners, bro. So when you win a trade, let's say you win 1%, the next trade you do 0.5%. And when you get to 2% or even 3%, then you can go back to 1%. That's what you got to do. So you just got to do it in building blocks. Just do 1 to 2 trades per day, bro. Like right now, bro, like I'm being patient with that second trade. Like, waited, missed it. And at this point, I'm not even like, honestly, if something happened, it happened. But I'm not in a rush to just execute, bro. And the losing trade wasn't even a losing trade. It was just the risk structure. But when you have a setup and you have a plan, bro, like you're not gonna chase it. Do you have a broker who has access to KWD trading accounts? I don't know what that is, bro. KWD. 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 All right, let's see. Crazy rejection on the weekly. Okay, so maybe next week before we can come back up here. Are we done with the all-time high? I follow my rules 1 to 3 weeks, 1 trade a day, and easily pass challenges. But maybe after coming emotions and blow, I ask ChatGPT and he tell me, don't. Bro, what is wrong with you, man? Bro, this is so funny, bro. Bro, you ask ChatGPT and he tell me don't hold emotions. Nah, bro, that is funny, bro. That is funny. Man. Bro, that is funny, bro. Bro said he asked ChatGPT. Bro asked ChatGPT. Good old ChatGPT. Ask yourself. Yeah, bro. Look in the mirror and ask yourself. It's really a you problem, bro. It's a you problem. Eventually gonna realize it's a you problem, bro. I follow my rule 1 to 3 weeks, 1 trade a day, and easily pass challenges. But maybe after coming emotions and blow, I actually, because I can follow rules discipline, but after 3 weeks, why I blow account, why I'm coming angry. Bro, when you pass a challenge, bro, like it's a lot to do with psychology too, because now you're thinking, oh, you're there. But you gotta just do the same exact thing, bro. Like, just don't rush it, bro. Like this challenge, bro, I got my personal account. I'm not rushing this. This is a part of a process. I have very emotions when I'm profit, not losing. Then you're risking too much, bro. Bro, if you have a 1K account and you're risking $1, you can't tell me that you're gonna be emotional, bro. So if you're getting emotional, that means you're risking too much. You need to risk the amount where you don't care, bro. bro, if you got a 10K account and risk $1, you can't be emotional. So you got to find that balance. I can't tell you how much based off your account size. Only you gonna know, bro. So you got to ask yourself. Don't ask ChatGPT. Ask yourself, Mikhail, how much are you willing to lose without, you know, feeling bad or like, you know, worrying about the trade or like stressing? You got to ask yourself, bro. You got to be honest with yourself, bro. Yes, can I risk too much from my account? Yeah, bro. Like, just risk the amount that. Don't rush it, bro. Because if you're going against time, you're gonna risk more than you should risk. Yeah, bro. Like 0.5 to 1%, bro. Like I don't like even on the challenge, bro. Like I don't even like doing even one. Like 0.5 until I get a buffer, and then I could do one. So when I see like a higher probability setup, I'll do one. But if it's like you just do 0.5, you know. When I see I'm very close, become profitable, pass phase 1, pass phase 2, no, I'm risk 1% maximum. When you pass it, bro, just 2.5. And then when you win a total of 4 trades and you get a 2% buffer, then you can maybe give 1% a shot. You know, like, you don't gotta rush it, bro. I was in a challenge at 3K. I would do to help out some people who wanted to start. Ever since then, 1.5 weeks now, I'm struggling to get back there. I gain and lose constantly. I was in a challenge at 3K. I would do to help out some people who wanted to start. This time, you know, I'm struggling. Yeah, you just get, look, like when you get your account, the higher you get your account, the easier it gets psychologically. That's why you see like all these like even Raja banks and like, you know, all these traders, when you get your account up to a certain amount, it's less pressure on you. It's less pressure. Like you're surprised the same trades that you were taking, all of a sudden they become so much more easier, you know, because you don't have the pressure of, oh, you got to pay this bill, oh, you got to make it work, oh, you got to do this. The more money you have, the easier it is for you to make money. When you have a lot of money, it's way easier. Like once you reach a threshold, like everything becomes so easy. You're gonna be like, damn. Like eventually you're gonna look at trading and it gets boring, you know, because you already got what you wanted. So just don't put no pressure on it, you know. And you gotta be careful, like, especially when it comes to like family and friends, like you can't put pressure on yourself psychologically. You don't want to trade for anybody. You don't want to grow no money for anybody, because then you put more pressure on yourself, you know. Just keep it like until you can break that barrier. Like just keep it by yourself until you can, like, you know, actually do something, because you got to think about your psychology. Just having someone else giving you another analysis can change things. Because then, you know, like, look, the H4 here, we were ready to go in the buys, but one person said, oh, look at the H4, and that changed the whole thing. So you just got to be careful when it comes to the psychology. Buys on gold, not yet. I got to see some closure on at least the 30-minute candle. Bullish. Nice wick rejection. That is good. Nice rejection here. This needs to close solid. It needs to do a proper close. Yeah, my problem is psychology. Yeah, everyone's problem is psychology. Everything is psychology. It's not really the technicals. The technicals is good. It's there, but as you can see, you can have the same technicals and you can win and the next person can lose. We see it every single day, even with those stop loss, break even. It's psychology. Managing risk is psychology. Having a plan, everything is like psychology. Waiting for a week is psychology. Closing partial is psychology. Everything is psychology. Oh, still holding AJ. Oh, nice. Yeah, AJ, them look good, bro. One account, one day grows 0.8 times 26 by 20. It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, that is good, bro. 0.8, yeah. 26. Well, that's if you can get a W. You can get a W every day. Bro, I think that you just, you know, just don't rush it. continue to do your 9 to 5, continue to work, you know, like don't put too much pressure on your trading account or challenges. I'm 25, I spent 2 years, but I'm still not profitable. Bro, like, you still young. That is still young, bro. 2 years. Bro, 2 years and you're saying you can't complain about not being profitable in 2 years, bro. That's not fair, bro. Like, you know how many years it takes to actually learn a skill, like, to be good at it? Like, bro, 2 years is nothing, bro. Like, if you were talking about like 10 years now, 8 years, then you could have been like, okay. But 2 years, bro, you can't even get a degree in 2 years. You can't even get a degree in 2 years, bro. And you want to make this work in 2 years, like beat up yourself in 2 years, bro. Like, you got millions of dollars on your fingertip and you want that to happen in 2 years? Nah, bro. Like, you got time. You just gotta lock in, bro. Bro, like, it takes so many years for people, like, to know, like, just to have an actual skill set in the real world. Like, you know, yes, but make zero. No, bro, you didn't make $0, bro. You built up a lot of experience, bro, in 2 years. I'm stupid, bro. You're not stupid, bro. You're just being hard on yourself. You being hard on yourself, bro. Because deep down, you know you're doing something wrong that you shouldn't be doing, bro. We've all been there. You got to go through that. Bro, you going through that phase, bro. That's crazy. I remember that phase, bro. I remember that phase, bro. Like, damn, I can't do this. Like, damn, it's tough. Bro, you going through that phase. Like, I feel like every trader goes through that phase where they feel like, oh, damn, man, I can't figure this out. Oh, damn, this is hard. Oh, man, what is wrong with me? You going through that phase, bro. Still waiting on that close. I want to see a nice closure on the 30-minute. I want to see a nice closure, nice support, nice closure. So let's see. Let's see if this candle can close bullish. My friends think I'm crazy. Why they think you're crazy? Why they think you're crazy, bro? Why they think you're crazy? Let's see. What about TikTok? Let's see what's going on TikTok. Let's try something different today. Okay, so first things first. This live stream is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes. No financial advice, no investment recommendations, and no promotions of any. So let's spin that. And let's do this. More chat settings. Let's turn the chat off completely for the whole time and see what happens. Okay, comments off. All right, bam, 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 boom. You know, it's part of the game, boss man. You know, I spend all days in 2 years, no job because I have passive income. Spending food, bills, and investing. This is my story. You know, I spend all days in 2 years, no job because because I have passive income. So what's the passive income? Is it supposed to be trading or you have something else? You have another passive, you have something else, or is it trading, or what are you talking? Because if you said 2 years, then how do you go about getting stuff done? USD JPY? I feel like USD JPY is already going down too. Well, actually, it's not. USD JPY is the only one pulling back from the JPY gang. Everything else is going. Couldn't connect, try connecting now. USD JPY. Okay, so let's see. USD JPY looking like it's doing a pullback right now, bro. Like it's doing a higher time frame pullback. So kind of doing a higher time frame pullback on the H4. Maybe if we can get like resistance here somewhere to continue going down, but apart from that, like it's just pulling back from this move. So let's see. I would wait though. I would wait. I would wait on USD JPY. If you can even break this level, you might get a little. This might be a cheeky resistance right here on the lower time frame. On the H4, it looks like it's just pulling back. But I would want to see a H4 resistance before I even think about anything on that one right there. Good morning, mommy. Mommy, what's up, mommy? What's up, mommy? What's up, mommy? Bro, my mom found the stream. That is crazy. You finally locked in. Got mommy locked in. Got my mom locked in. Mommy, you missed this setup right here. Mommy, you missed this setup right here. You see, we had no top wick. No top wick right here. No top wick right here. So we missed this whole move. My mom, she has no idea what's going on. Yeah, but mommy, you came late. This happened at 6 a.m. How are you, Sonny? I love you, son. Love you too, mommy. Love you too. I love you too. Yeah, I got mommy locked in. So proud of you. Hey, thanks. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. Thank you, mommy. Thank you for everything. You know, thank you for life. Thank you for all that stuff. Thank you for bringing me here so I could trade and miss entries right here. You know, if it weren't for your decisions, I wouldn't be here right now looking at this candle without a top wick. Read my comment, bro. Bro, my mom just popped up. You see, my mom just popped up, bro. Let's see. Bro, you funny as hell, bro. Read my comment. I have real estate income, and 2 years ago I left job because learning trading and spend all my money time. But after 2 years, I'm next year, bro. Just don't give up, bro. Eventually, like, bro, just lock in every day. Don't give up, bro. Just keep showing up every single day, bro. You have no choice at that point. If you show up every single day, bro, like eventually, bro, it's gonna happen. You know, you have no choice. It's gonna happen, bro. Just gotta give it, bro. Just do the 10,000 hour rule, bro. Eventually, you're gonna get there. 15 minutes. Let's see. All mommy trade. Nah, my mommy don't trade. My mommy don't know anything about none of this stuff she looking at. She just see me, and she just, you know, probably reading comments right now, trying to understand. It's the biggest trading interactive platform for daily signals and advanced education, giving the best exponent plan. I can tell you more if you want. ACV. It's part of the game, boss, man. I recommend you join me in bro, it's life changing. I don't know what that is, but I mean, you could check that out with your intuition. You could check that out with your intuition, bro. But let's see the 15 minute. We're getting a nice close right here. So let's see if the next candle can make a top wick. A nice bottom wick. Let's see what happened. Nice bottom wick. How many years experience do you have? Around 6. Around 6 years, bro. Already been through your stage, man. It's gonna happen. Like, that's normal, bro. Eventually, it's gonna all start making sense. But once you realize it's a you problem, bro, you know, you're gonna realize it's a you problem. Soft, brother. Mommy, you locked in late. You're late, mommy. We've been up since 3 a.m. Eastern time. Been up since 3 a.m. Eastern time. I know greatness was in you. Didn't send you to university for nothing. If these people only know how genuine and real you are, he's very smart, guys. Yo, mommy with the love. Mommy with the love over here. Mommy with the love over here. No greatness is in here, bro. This is just motivation right here, bro. We locked in. Drink some coffee. We locked in. We gotta catch this entry right here. Need a nice bottom weight though. Maybe like, you know, just something that makes sense. 20 pips SL. If it can break the high. If it can break the high right here, like. The opening would be 15 pips, 14 pips. Need a better bottom wick. You already know, need a better bottom wick. Yeah, I need a better bottom wick. So if you can make a better bottom wick and then flip, break the high, I think this should be a good idea right here. 20 pips SL. If it break the high and comes back 15 pips right here, would close like half. Nothing crazy. Hearts and hearts, teach him how to save. He's very good at it. Teach him how to save. He's very good on that. Yeah. We have risk management over here. Like, we have risk management over here, mommy. So you hear that mommy said, you guys, you hear that, Mikhail? We're gonna teach you how to save so you don't over risk. Mommy said to show you how to save. But I don't show signal group selling coin. Okay, if this can flip and break the previous, then yeah. Let's see. If this can flip and break the previous. If you want TikTok right now, we are locked in on YouTube. You gotta go to my bio to see what's going on. Gotta go to my bio. So two things can happen. Either this flip and break the previous candle and keep going up, or this candle closes bearish and this is like resistance. So let's see. Let's see what can happen on this flip. It has to flip and break this previous wick. It has to break this previous wick. Teach him how to save. He's very good on that. Yeah. Okay, bro. It made me and my homies profitable though. In a few months, I can quit my job or do part-time work. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, so let's see if we can break this previous candle. This would be like 23 pips SL. 23, 25. I think 25 should be fine. Yeah, 25. And if it comes back to its opening, it could close like half. Well, let's see. Impulse bought at 26 instant TP. Oh, nice. 26. Oh, nice. Impulse bought. You bought at some support down there. Thanks for what I don't trust signal groups sounding course. Bro, it made me and my homies after though. In a few months, I can quit my job or do part-time work. So, 10. Yeah, we gotta just wait on more confirmation here. If this candle closes bearish, then I'll be interested in sales. But right now, I'm trying to see if we can get a nice continuation, nice reversal pattern up here. So let's see. Let's see. It's getting cold in here too. I closed mine by 30.26. Nice, bro. At least you caught some stuff, bro. One or maybe good. It's good idea if break high because one or create weak. I mean, I don't see anything special on the It's a new H1. It's a new H1 too, so gotta see. The 30-minute looks good. So right now, I mean, just gotta see. Just gotta see what happens on this next candle. Why is this happening with TikTok over and over again? Couldn't connect, trying to reconnect. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. We're testing the TikTok today. We got to see why the live's getting flagged. But if you're on TikTok right now, this is not financial advice. This is just education. This is, you know, nothing crazy over here. You're 80 playing mind games. Yeah, bro. Like the swing setup, bro. They've been playing mind games like since yesterday, bro. I've realized that. So that's why you just gotta be careful, bro. I mean, it could be just doing a pullback right here, bro. I've been actually waiting on this pullback, so let's see. Yeah, no reversal pattern right now on Goldie. No reversal pattern on Goldie right now. I closed my buy 30.26. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but this is not bad because if this can flip, that's even better. So now we don't have to worry about if it's gonna go up. It definitely shouldn't be coming back to this area anymore. Like at this point, like, you know. So let's see what happens on the next candle. Why is TikTok doing this? It's always something with TikTok. So let's see. Yeah, we got the chat off on TikTok right now because the AI is super sensitive, so we don't want to live to get flagged. So if you want TikTok right now, I mean, I have landscape mode on, but we are live on YouTube. We are locked in on YouTube. We've been locked in since 3 a.m. So let's see. Bro, I'm happy the heat got canceled earlier because you already know, mommy don't want you none of that stuff. Mommy don't want you none of that heat. So I'm glad the heat got canceled earlier because she'd be like, boy, what you listening to? So I'm glad they canceled that heat earlier. Let's see. All right, so it's looking like it's about to flip. Teresa, you already know. You already know. You already know. You already know. Like, can't be, you know? So you never see smoke without fire, you know? The one day too, you know? The one day. The one day. The one day. You see how life work? Life tricky, hey. Life tricky, man. So, God is good. All the time, eh? All the time. Boy, you have the heat, eh? A different message than I see right now, you know. Different message than different message than I see right now, man. And then a good message will come after, you know. So let's see. Bro, are you still saying goal? Nah. Nah. But I mean, let's see what happened right here. Is this resistance for more continuation? I mean, I don't know. Gotta see. I was trying to look for, bro, it's cold in here. Yeah, this might be resistance right here. Let's see. Let's see how it let's see what happened. TikTok probably confused right now. If you want TikTok right now, we are on YouTube, bro. We're chilling on YouTube. Yeah, this might be resistance here for that continuation. Another continuation. Let's see. Bye. I don't know. I want to see if it's going to respect this candle. That's the first thing. Can't write off a continuation. Can't write off a continuation. You have to respect the continuation. We got resistance, 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 resistance. So we're gonna see if this is resistance or it's gonna, like, you know, push more to the upside. So let's see. Got 2 more minutes for the next 15-minute candle. It could also range too, so we gotta see what happened. Gotta see what happened. Let's try the H4 over here. This song might get copyrighted. NAW friend goal today. Nah, bro. We took some people got W on goal, but I came out. I got stopped out earlier. Got stopped out, bro. Then we missed the next setup. Well, the next buys, like the buys were like, but then the sells, bro, the sells that was the move, bro. But we missed it didn't have a top wick. No top wick, bro. Right here, bro. We waited for this whole move, like it happened exactly how we wanted it to with the resistance. But when it came to that execution, that moment, there was no top wick. There was no top wick right here. We waited from the support all the way to the resistance, continuation, confirmation, no top wick on this candle, bro. Missed the whole thing. Missed the whole thing, bro. So today has been unfortunate. Basically like the day before. Yesterday was a W, the day before was unfortunate too. So, bro, we haven't really, like, this week haven't really been an L as it relates to, like, you know, the setup, like, you know, execution. Like, this week, bro, this week has been good. This week has been good. Is this another continuation though? Like, that's the thing. Like, what do we have down here? Like, I don't like the range here. I don't like the range here. Like, you know, it's tough. It's a tough spot. I'd rather wait on buys, honestly. I'd rather stick around for buys. We got New York Open. I still wait 30-23. Yeah. I mean, this is setting up like a continuation pattern right now, but you know, we don't have anything to work with as it relates to like the range, the target. Up here it was like clean, you know, we had like a clean wick. But right now, like, you know, this is a tough spot. Price can reject anywhere at any time. So that's the difference with this continuation and the previous continuation. And guess what? You know what's the same? No top wick. So you just have to see. I've got news coming on the pound, the US. Like, so the swing setup, like, I'm not even interested in really in a swing setup until tomorrow. Or maybe after the news. Maybe after the news today. But as of now, it's just like, what boy. After, like, yeah, it's like EA is playing games. Someone said EA is playing games. Is it pulling back though? Like, I mean, this looks like a pullback for the continue going up. So we locked in on let's see, EA. I mean, EA shouldn't GBP USD unemployment claims. Let's see what happened on EA. Maybe give EA a chance. AJ Boss, no news for RJ. Okay, let's see. Yeah, bro, AJ is Russian, bro. You don't like seeing a pullback, don't you? You don't like seeing a pullback. Bro, I know you've been in here since. We still have your entry. Your entry is right here at this level, bro. Your entry is still right here. You got in early, bro. You had a pullback here. You survived. You know, so you just gotta trust. It's safe. No news. Oh, I thought you meant like I thought you were concerned about it, bro. Cause you know we know what we've been through with USD CAD. You know what I'm saying? AJ is safe. No news. Yeah, AJ seems safe. Yeah, AJ is safe. I mean, you know, yeah, AJ seems safe. EA, is EA safe? EA may be safe. Someone said EA is playing games. Let's see. Maybe you could get a nice bull candle somewhere here. You know, maybe if you could get one more of this candle, like I might be looking to get in on that candle here. Let's see. I am on 1-9 win my T-bone. You're 1-9? That's crazy. My TP is 1-27. That is crazy. Hey bro, is there strategy price action like Raja Banks? Yes sir. Yes sir. We got 3 setups today, bro. So game no game, bro. Like you already locked on, bro. We got 3 setups today, bro. We had the sell somewhere up here. This candle, I think it was this candle, did a crazy pullback. Stopped out like a little above break even. I think it stopped out where I was supposed to close half. Yeah, came down. The support here, bro. Didn't execute on this candle. Resistance. This was a special play right here. No top wick. I wonder if Raja would have taken it without the top wick. No top wick. Yeah. So right now, bro, I'm trying to see if I'm more locked in on buys because it's cleaner for buys versus the sells. The sells, like, you know, you got a tough spot down here. No clean range and like you know. So I want to see what happened with the buys. Maybe a candle can close with a body up here. Next candle can make like a bottom wick, break through, start doing some stuff up here, like, you know, some magic. You're gonna see when it happens. We're gonna see. We always see it. Like literally watch this make support. Went, bro, made breakfast, like chill, came back, resistance. But this was a key moment here, bro. Some people took this sell, but you know, I had an imaginary wick here. That's pretty much the only wick. TikTok live disconnected. Yeah, today was a W stream there, bro. Like mom showed up, like, you know, that's a W all day, bro. Even on losing days, that's a W. You know, always a W, bro. Like, you know, just to be here is a W. You know, it's never a L day, bro. It's never a L day, bro. You got life, bro, that's a W. Every day you got life, that's a W. I am on my Brad, considering it's a support zone, can we sell continue? Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the continuation, but it's rough down here, bro. We got support here, we got support here, like price already pushed, like, you know, did a good push, so it's tough. Up here, bro, like looking at it right here, you know, the continuation was supposed to break through this level, but we had nice clean range. You know, this was nice clean range right here. Even if you look at the 30-minute, super clean range. So, you know, that was the idea. You know, nice 100 pip range, you know, it filled it. But right now, you got to look at two things. The fact that price, you know, been pushing, and also like there's a rejection here, crazy rejection here compared to up here. And not only that, like this is just, you know, this is tough. So you would need some volume to, like, you know, break through this thing. But this wick rejection on a support, this is confirmation for me to like start looking for buys. Hey boss, you know it's crazy, bro. Went on the farm. Oh really? This early? Went on the farm this early? Went on the farm. You went on the farm this early, mommy? Hey boss, where's Alfred these days? Did he quit trading? Yeah, I think the pressure got to him, man. I don't know. That's a good question. But you know, we don't quit around here, so you know that's gonna happen. There's a filter, bro. Everything is a filter, so it's a fittest that will survive. Went on the farm.
The loneliness came back.
Not this morning, yesterday. Oh, okay. You went yesterday.
I don't get it. I know I'm
So what you doing now? You chilling?
You have to see that.
You chilling? You chilling, mommy?
That's
Chilling. You want to see some price action?
inside.
You want to see some price action right here? This is Goldie.
Things will often help me.
And guess what? Gold hit 3K.
I don't know what to do.
Let's see. Let's see. Range is good too, because if it range and then it break and close with a body, then that is good. Eating 18. Take money. Need to clean up. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to work on that. beating the ATM take money.
You remind me of me when I was younger. Pressing, selling.
What?
Matter of fact, trying to kill
What?
myself a couple of times.
EA.
Never could get
Gotta
that
keep
shit
an eye
right.
on EA. Quit.
Hated myself, man. Still
Can we
do.
get a nice bull candle on
Shit was a
EA?
weakness for a long time.
Just trying to pull up my match. Where's my match trader? Dashboard.
I realized that shit was my power. People walk around and act like they know what hate means. Nah,
What?
no one does until you
What, Maxi boy?
hate yourself. Hey. Truly hate yourself. That's power.
Alright, so let's see. Let's pull up the swing. Swing. Where's the swing set up? Swing, swing, swing. Alright, so let's pull the swing. We're gonna pull the swing setup over here next to oh, it's right here. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, it's tricky though. What time is it? Yeah, that this H4 is hanging on a cliff. This H4 is hanging off a cliff. This H4 is hanging off a cliff, yo. I'm done for today. Thanks a lot. Hey, tomorrow same time, bro. We locked in. You're welcome, bro. We locked in, bro. Tomorrow same time. Been locked in for 1 month. Every single day, 1 month. Straight, bro, non-stop. I think one day got messed up in the first week or so. Need to clean up. Okay, we're gonna work on that, mommy. We're gonna work on that. I'll work on that. I'm done for today. Nice, bro. Trying to see if something can happen over here. I'm trying to see if something can happen over here. Is this the demo account you're trading on? Yeah, this is a challenge. This is a funded challenge right now. Made 284 on EU and GU cells. Oh, nice. Let's go. Yeah, just call it a day. Let's call it a day. But we're doing a challenge over here, trying to get this to 10%. And on the swing setup, we're gonna try to get this to 8%. So let's see. GN, EN. I think, let's see. I think this is a discount on EN, on EA. So let's see what can happen on EA. I don't know, let's see. Because this would be the target, but this target is tricky. We got a crazy rejection here. Crazy rejection right here. Will it fill this whole thing? Because you don't want to get caught up in a for 10%. Oh. I thought you said it at 10% today. 220. 220. 220. Let's see. I did 0.5. I've been doing 0.5. Yesterday I did 1 and today 0.5. So tomorrow 0.5. I'm waiting to get that nice buffer where I can do 1. The hard part is the beginning. That's the hard part, the beginning. But what I want to do, I have a whole plan. I have a whole plan for this. I mean, yesterday and today, I almost crossed that bridge. At 206, when it gets to 206, I want to get that first W under 1% and just cement 1%. But right now, I'm at a point where I got to fluctuate between 0.5 and 1%. You know, so still trying to get it to that 1%. And then after that, it's just a matter of time. But we've been getting set up, so you just got to be patient. You can't rush it. You just have to be patient, bro. Because technically, this is just saying right now, I just need to do exactly what I've been doing. You know, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to rush anything. So just got to go slow. This can go as far as, this can go down to 10% drawdown. So this is a good time. I don't see how if this should go all the way down, it's gonna take forever. I know that. It's gonna take forever. So you don't need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 challenge. You just need 1. You know, you don't need to figure out which one you're gonna get lucky on. Just have 1 and do it properly. Like a 200K funding account is no joke. If you have 200K real life funds, it's no joke. You're gonna be doing 1%, 0.5%. If you got like with a smaller coin, it's easy to do 10%, 15%. But when you really got you locked in for real, you're gonna be doing 1%, 0.5%. You have a 200 account, you do 1%, bro. That's 2K. So it's not nothing to be playing around with. Even when people will got portfolios and stuff like huge people, millionaires, bro, they'll be going off percentage too, 4% here, 5% there. You can't rush. If you got a 1K account, 2K account, you just can't rush it. Yes, 50 to 100 to 200K challenge is good, but if you make 5 to 10% a month, maybe, bro, 5 to 10% a month on any investment is good. On any investment, even outside of trading, bro, 5 to 10% is no joke. It's no joke, bro. Trading is just probably one of those things where you have access to it at any time, but realistically, bro, maybe you need a good friend who can give you money. Yeah, that's why I got 2 different prop firm too, just in case one is messing up. I got a 2-step funded account, 10K. Oh, nice. This one's 2-step, yeah. So this one is 10% and then 5%. So 10% and then 5%, and the next one is 8% and then 5%. So that's what we're gonna be doing on this stream, bro. After each video, I usually update the balance, just for reference. This one is Alpha Trader, and the next one is Funding Pip. Kind of skeptical about Alpha Trader, but I'ma see, bro. I mean, their Instagram look legit, their Discord look legit, so we just gotta see. At the end of the day, they can take away from you, but you can't take away the skill set. If you can land up plane, you can always land up plane, bro. Have you used Alpha Trader before? Nah, this is actually my first time using them. Them on Funding Pip. A year ago, I did Funding Trading Plus, but that was that was rushing that one. I just started with 5%ers. I never heard of them before. Back to 87K. Back to 87. I I know you don't check weekend, but I'm looking too long. Back to 87K. Okay, let's see. Let's see EA real quick. I feel like EA is gonna be a fraud like GCAD. All right, so let's see. Apparently, they are pretty popular. They started in 2016. Yeah, I've heard about them before. I've heard about them. I think I've seen it in my research the other day. I'm not sure. You know, like I mean, even if like you just gotta see what happened. You just gotta see. Someone said EA is playing games, so gotta be careful. Yeah, gold is still make another continuation. Crazy. Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna go to 3023? Win on goals and 4R. Oh, nice. Yeah, missed it. Missed the sell up here, bro. Same pattern up here, missed it. No top wick. And look, even right now, like it's the same top wick that it did. Almost to nothing. Look at that tiny top wick. Right here, tiny top wick. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Can't do anything without that top wick. Crazy stuff. We got aiming for a previous day low. Yeah, let's see. Aiming for a previous day low. Aiming for a previous day low. 3023. All right, let's see. Let's see. No top wick came down like it was about to flip. Let's see. H4 is breakup structure. Yeah. Let's see what happened. Just waiting over here. We waited. No, we got one more round for wait. We wait like 3 times. 3 times each session. We wait 3 times. So based on what we've seen, like whenever we get up at 3 a.m., we get 3 moves, and that's it. I've realized that. See, we're starting to see a pattern. 3 moves per session. So this was move 1. What time was it? 3 a.m. right here. So this was move 1, move 2, move 3. So this might be the 4th move. So let's see. Let's see. So gonna make this one count. But you see what I'm saying? Like, look at this. The last candle had the last time for the last continuation, it had so much volume, it didn't come back, and this time it's coming back. So you see, you might think, oh, it work. You might think to do the same thing down here, and then this time, like you end up in a top wick, and then blah blah blah. So yeah, it's different. Like you just gotta give or take, find a balance. and decide what you're gonna do. If you're gonna wait on the top wick, you always wait on the top wick. But right here it's kind of tricky. A level here, support, support, support. I mean, let's see. Got someone on TikTok right now. It will most likely with the previous candle before the push up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. So that's another thing too. Someone said it will most likely wick the previous candle before the push up. So if this, it wick this candle. So let's see if it's gonna push up now. Crazy algorithm right here. So even if it got you on the spread anyways, this gonna get you on the spread anyways. So let's see. Let's see if it's gonna continue going back up now or whatever. Just gotta see. 0.5%. I think we will range until unemployment claim. Yeah, let's see. We got 20 more minutes until New York Open. So after New York Open, we done. We always end at New York Open. So let's see what volume we have at New York Open. Let's see what volume we can get at New York Open. On the 15, looks like it's constant. Yeah, and that's not too bad. Like if the next 15-minute candle can close right, well, not the next, but either the next or the one before New York Open can close with a body up here, then we'll see if volume can like make a bottom wick and then like continue filling. Let's see. It all depends. You got to see what happened at New York Open though, and then you can just like call it a day. If the lowest of all day, what do you think the call is XLR by? Like honestly, like I don't like how I execute. I don't execute off like a certain price or a certain support. I wait on the actual price action. So even if it get to the low, I want to keep an eye out for like a rejection. And then if the rest set up, then I will know if I'm gonna buy or sell. So like right here was coming down, rejected right here. So now I'm just waiting to see, the price action. But I mean, some people were buying here because it came to a certain price. I can't execute off the price, or I gotta execute off the confirmation. So the most I would do with the daily low is to see if it's gonna like sweep it or like reject or like whatever it is. At the end of the day, whatever I do, I want to see this. I want to see this all the time. It just keeps things simpler. I want to see this structure. So we're just gonna wait until we see structure over and over again. There's no, if we're making structure, I could know if I want to do buy, if I want to do sell. But right now, I'm more leaning towards buys just because, like, been selling for some time. So I want to see what can happen on buys. I don't like the range on the sell side. So if it's gonna sweep, it needs to just break out. It needs to just break out, do what it's doing, and then come back. Or if it's gonna make structure for the rest of the day below the daily level, then whatever. But right now I'm just locked in on this range right here. The only thing I'm seeing right here is just this range. I block everything else out. I just want to see a candle close with a body here, and I could give my setup a chance. And that's all. So let's see what happens. Not a impulse because it's in a downtrend. So I wouldn't do an impulse right here. I want to see a candle close with a body. Same thing we always wait on. Like maybe here. Bro, why is TikTok doing this? I'm gonna end TikTok. TikTok is weird, bro. Why is it doing that? Let's end TikTok, bro, because this is end live. Start a new live. Because I don't know why it's disconnecting over and over again. All right, so let's see. Let's see. All right, so this live stream is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. No financial advice, no investment recommendations, and no promotions of any. Let's spin this. This is not real, this is a simulation, this is just education. Live disconnected. Why is it doing this? To confirm, but I would want price to revisit lows with rejection. Okay. I mean, that's fine too. That's fine too. That is perfectly fine too. Yeah. Whether you want to reject again 3 times, like even after the rejection, I want to see a close here. Just want to see a close. If I can see a close, then I'll feel good about start managing risk. Bro, I'm getting tired. Let's see. We got 50 more minutes. And the last gear, bro. We've been up since 3 a.m. Bro, like people that like we got people in here since 3 a.m. locked in. Like that is crazy. You guys are like real MVP. Real MVP. Right now we're ranging. Maybe New York Open it just break out, but what is whatever. CEA. Yeah, swing setup has been tough. Setups that I've been looking for, they have been tough. Got 3 to 4 scenarios to confirm my. What's your scenario? What scenario you got in your head? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Got 3 to 4 scenarios. Something, anything that close, like in this area, is good. But if New York open and it's in the range, then yeah, I'm just gonna call it right there. Just gonna call it right there. If it's New York open, like in 15 minutes, if this candle don't close up here, then I'm gonna call it. Let me see the other Let me see the other time frame. Check the 30-minute. Yeah, so 30 minutes, same thing too. This kind of needs to close like right here, and then we're chilling. If it closes down here, then like I'm not looking for sales. It's just not. You're already at like a tough spot. Break and retest upswing, H1 sweep of swing higher signal. Break and retest upswing, H1. Sweep of swing higher or lower. Okay. So like a sweeper. Like a sweeper. No, alright, low, my bad. So you're looking in for buys too. So you want to wait until later. I mean, if it's gonna come down here, like it might as well sweep the daily. I think that's the daily level down there too. Or was it here? I think the daily is right here somewhere. I just want to see this candle close bullish. I just want to see this candle close bullish here. Then I could set my 20 pip SL, 10 pip, and then start closing half. If it's gonna come down. Most likely day low, yeah. I think we checked it. My scenario state the 3-0 previous daily low, and after unemployment claims bad for us, dollar gold huge up. Yeah. I'm just looking to see what happens in the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna be asleep. By the time that happens, I'm gonna be asleep. You know, I'm gonna be asleep by the time that happens. Where are you from, bro? I'm from country Georgia. I'm from Jamaica, bro. Georgia. Is that like red and white? Got red and white in their flag? Are you looking for longs or sells? I'm looking for longs right now. This candle got 10 more minutes to convince me to, you know, give it a shot. You know, 0.5. 0.5%, yeah. Junius from JA, mad thing. One spang shell. All right, let's see. Let's see what can happen on this candle, bro. Like everything, like the only thing I'm seeing right now is this. This is all that exists on gold for me right now, bro. Just this setup. Keep it as simple as possible. Keeping it as simple as possible. Keeping it as simple as possible, because I mean, I'm not like the technicals. The technicals, like I look at them too, but like I feel like most of the technicals are important in the long term, you know, like I just want to see price close here, and like, you know, like we got what? We got like a nice, you know, 30 pips. Like this is right here. So when you think about it, think about the daily low, if it should sweep it, and everything revolving around gold. Bro, like how much can that affect just something happening right here? You know, like if you go for 100 pips, 150 pips, all that stuff, like fine. But like me, bro, like I'm just trying to see what happened in this area right here where I can put break even or some stuff. You know, so that's why I don't even like focus on all the excess stuff too. Yeah, I'm gonna end TikTok, bro. This is annoying me right now. I'm gonna end TikTok, bro. Not dealing with this today. So right now, see, for the past 30 minutes, I've been saying I want to see this candle close here, and that is what I'm on way to see. It close right here. Next candle make a bottom wick, flip, call it a day. 0.5%, call it a day. So let's see if the next candle can. Let's see if this candle can chill right here. It got 7 more minutes, so I lock in within 7 minutes. If it break and it leave, then just call it a day. I was 5% up on my funded. Now I am at minus 4%. If this candle closes up the resistance, I am going full margin. Yo, why, bro? You think because you're down minus 4%, it's over? Nah, bro. Bro, yeah, all you need is 2 or 3 good trades, bro, and you back. It's not the end of the world. So just don't rush it, bro. Like you can still recover, bro. Bro said full margin. That's crazy. No with no party, yeah. No with no party. You know, like we got like what? Bro, from here to here is 50 pip. How much does the daily, how much does the fair value gap, how much does the red and white? Yeah, bro, I knew it. Red and white, bro. How much does everything really matter? You know, price is just volume. With volume, like a lot of stuff don't matter. When you got volume, a lot of stuff don't matter. The support don't matter. Like, you know, you got volume, you got the big boys pushing price. You just go with the flow. So New York open 5 minutes. You know, they're drinking coffee right now. They're gonna come on. They're gonna click some buttons. Got the algorithm set up. So we're gonna try to be a part of that. The only thing I'm ready to do is close half and manage risk, close partials, and wait on my setup. So I need this to close with a body right here. And the next candle, like, you know, open, make some bottom wick, flip, break the highs, and then I could put my SL like, you know, like 20 pips, whatever. And as it pushes up like 10 pips, 15 pips, I can start moving my SL to, you know, a reasonable spot where I don't lose more than 0.5. And then like tomorrow, you know, the same thing until it can catch that runner. The runner, and then could get that buffer to do 1%. So that's the plan. It's gonna be the same thing until that happens. The same thing. So 5 more minutes. Let's see. Because bro, at some point, like, I gave up on the I gave up on like technicals, bro. Like the sweep, the highs, the lows, like on gold, like on the swing setup, it's whatever. But on gold, like I gave up on that a long time ago. And I probably start doing the swing setup the same way I do gold, honestly. Just raw price action. Just raw price action and manage risk like the same way. So maybe I might get another challenge account and do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another challenge account and do the swing setup the same way how I do gold. Just completely manage risk, cause bro, when you in a swing setup and you see price just coming back, like it's just volume shift. Like you see volume in London, the price is going, and then it just shift. Like can't even do anything about that. So I might get another challenge account. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another challenge account and do it exactly like how I do gold. Like price start pushing, if you come back to my entry, I'm out, bro. Like I ain't got time to be sitting in drawdown, like, you know. So I'm gonna do that too on Goldie. I'm getting another 10K for the account next month. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So we got 3 more minutes on this for this candle to close. 3 more minutes. This candle closes in 3 minutes. Yeah, so this is a setup coming right here. This is a setup coming right here. Break and close, blah, blah, blah. Manage risk. Up 7% unfunded. Let's go. Still waiting for that buffer to do 1%, bro. Kind of, this sell right here, bro, would have been a W here, bro. But no top wick, no party. No wick, no party. So you can't cry over spill milk. You just gotta wait for the next time it happen. So I'm still waiting for that buffer. Right, bro, we've been doing 0.5 on this thing. You know, we've been doing 0.5 here, 0.5 there. So let's see what happens. 2 more minutes. This is a good close right here too, by the way. I want to see maybe try to break it. I want to see it open, push, try to break it, and then come back. So this would be 20 pips. SL like 25 pips. It'll be fair. Give it a good shot because it's the last setup. It's the last setup. So let's see. Yeah, 25 pips. 0.5. So let's see what happens. Will it fake out and then come back? Will it sweep and then come back and continue going towards the daily low? Like whatever. We're just gonna see what happens. I traded fair value gap on that sell. Manager, so whole manager 20. So this is what I would do. So like before the next candle open, because it's hard to tell without the wick. So right now I just got a rough, 20 pip SL, and if price comes back like halfway, I'll close half. Like, it all depends on the opening. So let's see where this candle. Usually the best spot you know, the opening. I start with the opening. Like if it comes back to its opening, like sometime like I would close half. So this is the original SL, like, you know, like 25 pips. So let's see what happened with the next wick. Let's see what happened with the next wick. Let's see. A lot can happen in 1 minute. Yeah, a lot can happen in 1 minute. So let's see. So I need a nice bottom wick. Right now, the bottom wick is not too good. Yeah. So I would want to see, try to break, come back, and then flip. I want to see a nice bottom wick. So I don't got to worry about it coming back again. So if it go up right now and then come back, then I don't have to worry about it, like, you know, coming back. So let's see. New York open now. Yeah, New York open. So let's see, 20 pips. Maybe we could get volume to push just a little better bottom wick. Just a little bit better. I know it can pull back better. I know it can do better. I've seen better. 25 pip SL can close half at the low of this wick. Let's see. Can close half at like, yeah. So if it comes back to, if it break the high and it comes back to this current wick, then can close half right there. So that's the plan. No full margin. Bro, no full margin at all, bro. Like you can do 1% and leave a runner, bro. Like, and that just keep going. You never know. You never know, bro. No with no party, yeah. I think you can do a little better. It's New York open, so you gotta keep that in mind. Gotta keep that in mind. So you might not get, if there's volume, like we've seen volume before, like day before yesterday we had crazy volume. So if this can break right now, I think that's fine. Just be ready to close half. I already took one setup earlier, so if I close half and it's like messing around here, I would just toss it, bro. I ain't got time to be playing around with gold right now. Can't control price action, but you can control risk. So let's see. Can it break this high up here? I'm gonna use this high and not the previous candle, just because like this wick is right here. So you know, you gotta be considerate. Yeah, I know you can do better, because you gotta give it a chance to see if it's gonna, you know, break to the downside too, like, and invalidate the whole trade. So that wick is super important. That wick is super important. So you got the risk structure set up: 25 pip SL, 13 pip close half. So shouldn't lose more than 0.35 on this setup. Shouldn't lose more than 0.35 on this setup at all. Because the thing is, you want to risk 0.5, and when you lose 0.35, you know? But when you win more than 0.5. So that's the whole plan. Like eventually you're gonna create that, like, you know, that buffer. So that's the whole point of this whole thing. No win, no party, yeah. I know you can do better. Just do a better bottom wick and then flip and break. You know? So let's see. 20 pips. So let's remove this. We got a nice range up top. So that's why I'm doing 25 pips, because you got a nice range. Even if you use this right here, like whether you want to use this or this, like, you know, you got a nice. So you got like 40 pips up here, so that should be fine. Okay, better bottom wick. Okay. Just did a little bit more. It just did a little bit more. $13 pip. 13 pip to the bottom wick. no party. I know it no party. I know it don't know full. Bro, full margin, no full margin around here, bro. You can't be down 4% and get frustrated and do full margin, bro. I feel like it's gonna go bloop. Go miss it. What's the spread on this thing right now? 1.6, 1.7. All right, so we're gonna know right now if it's gonna flip or if it's gonna start ranging all over again. That's what we're gonna find out. If it starts ranging, then I'm getting out of here because you got news and stuff coming up. 100 pips, MT5 kind of moves crazy. Oh, the challenge, bro. The H4 on this, is not even legit, and I don't know how to fix it. I gotta look at the MT. I gotta look at trading view. So I don't know who know how to fix the. I got different H4 candles on my thing. Yeah, can't miss that push. So wanna see. Yeah, so you see what it's been. If you look, really pay attention to price action, you see what it's been doing. So in my head, I'm saying this. Okay, if it flip and it break, then like it shouldn't come back at all. So now like I had 25 pip SL. So now I'm gonna do like, you know, use this wick, use this actual wick, and then I'll be done. Like I'm not gonna sit around at 25 pip anymore. So let's see, 22. I don't want to see if it flip, break its high and then break this. Like I don't want to see come back down here at all, bro. So you just gotta see. You just gotta see what happened. And if it comes down like too much, then like the whole thing is like, you know, invalidated. Now we just gotta wait for maybe the next candle to close properly above. But then there's news and all that stuff. So you got news coming. So like, you know, you just gotta be careful. So if it flips, it's gonna give us a good wick. I mean, right now this is not a bad wick. You just gotta see if it's gonna go up at this point. 22 pips. Not flip. Flipping is one thing, but you gotta break this wick. That is another thing, because you see, like this wick here means rejection. This is rejection. So he has to break rejection, and then you got clean candle to the left. You know, maybe got some people with buy stops here, and there. So let's see. I feel like if it was gonna, you know, sweep these wicks, it would have done it already. You know, to continue going down, because a lot of people who are in sells right now, bro, they got stop loss right here. We got stop loss here, we got buy stops here, so we gotta see. We gotta see what happened. You got people who, you know, they were in sells here, they're trailing their SL right here. Just think, if you were in sells and you were holding, where would your stop loss be? Probably like right here or somewhere here. So you gotta see. Look at GU after the news. Bro, I'm gonna be asleep, bro. After this candle, I'm gonna sleep. I'm tired, bro. We've been up since, but I'm gonna check it real quick though. I've been up since 3, bro. Like, tired, bro. So let's see. See what can happen on this candle. Bro, who remember that one New York trade, bro? As soon as it entered, it just flipped. Didn't even get to manage risk. Who remember that one trade? Look at G. Unemployment claims coming 20. Yeah. Yeah, we're not backing down from the setup. Because then you're gonna be like, oh, should have taken it. So we already had a plan. So I just gotta execute off that plan. You have to look out for your psychology, bro. You have to trade your psychology. You have to trade your psychology, bro. There's no going back right now. I already, bro, like since this candle, I already said it. I want this candle to close above. unemployment claim, like Trump, like nothing can change this at this point. Nothing can change this, bro. As soon as that break, I'm, like if it's gonna sweep it, I'm ready to close. Oh no, shoot, wait, that wasn't a good entry, so I'm gonna hold off on the other percent. Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That wasn't a good entry, bro. What the heck, bro? That wasn't a good entry. So I gotta hold off. Yeah, crazy. So let me add the other entry here. Yeah. So if it comes back to the opening, I'm gonna close half. The original entry. Crazy stuff, bro. Like, bro, what is this spread? Bro, what the heck? Buys are valid. Let's see. Crazy stuff, bro. So let's put the SL down here. Bro, that was not a good, that was a horrible slippage right there. So right now, bro, we gotta be aggressive with this risk thing. Gotta be super aggressive. So I got one SL at the opening down in this range and the other at the wick. So if it comes back to the opening, bro, this original entry, I'm closing it, bro. This first one. Yeah, this first one, if it comes back down here, I'm closing it. Because that was crazy, bro. This is like, how many pips? Like a waste of like 5 pips, bro. Crazy stuff, bro. Wide entry, yeah, bro. It just slipped. I clicked it as soon as and then it's like simultaneously just went up. So let's see, bro. I'm ready to do this thing. Crazy entry. Yeah. Crazy entry, bro. Crazy entry and that slippage right there. So if this comes back to, if this start breaking the opening, then I am ready to close the first one. So let's see what happens. Let's see. We got 3 more minutes for the next candle. So might need some support from the next candle. I ain't gonna lie. Might need some more support. Let's see. All right, let's see something real quick. Bro, you know what? I gotta close, bro. I gotta close. News. Can't do news on the challenge, bro. Can't do news on the challenge. Holy. Gotta close, bro. Bro, completely forgot. 5 minutes before the news event, no trades can be initiated or held within 5 minutes prior to the release of a red folder news event, bro. What the heck? What the heck, bro? Like, I had to get out of there. I didn't remember about that, bro. Didn't remember about that. So that is a sign to like, that is more confirmation to not the news. I mean, it's still valid. It's still valid, bro. But can't, bro. News, yeah, bro. Like, let me see. Hold on. It just came to me, bro. Like, wait, hold on. Let me pull it up. Without news, traders who do not purchase the news must adhere to the following restriction regarding a 5 minutes before the event. No trades can be initiated or held within 5 minutes prior to the release of the event. No trades can be opened during the time of the red folder news. 5 minutes after the event, no trades can be opened within 5 minutes following the conclusion. All violations are of hard breach, bro. What the heck, bro? You guys gotta remind me about news, yo, because you almost messed up the whole account right here. I almost messed up the whole account right here, bro. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. Let's see what time I close it, bro. Let's see what time I close it. I close it at, yeah, I mean, it's not 5 minutes. Still got 15 minutes until news. Bro, what the heck? Yeah. See, that's why I stay far away from news. Because the thing is, this is what's confusing me. This account can't trade news, but the next one can. Phillips was saying, Mommy is like, Phillips was saying news. Mommy, you still here? You still here? News is still 15 minutes before. Yeah, so that is good. I executed it and I was thinking about it and I was like, wait, news. Something just said news, and then I went and I checked it and it was like, you can't execute 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after. So that's why I don't do news at all. So we got to make sure we don't do news, but it's still looking good. Like no top wick, like it can flip, you know, like. Well, yeah, that's it. Philip said news. Yeah, yo, you guys got to remind me that we can't do news on this at all. Like, whether it's 8 a.m., 8:30, can't do news. Can't do news. So I'm expecting this to flip, break the previous, continue pushing up. You know, news is coming, so like tomorrow's another day. Mommy said Phillips was saying news. Mommy, you really locked in. Mommy, you locked in. We about to end the stream. We are live at 3 a.m. Eastern time every single day until this challenge is done. So, Mommy, you gotta remind me not to take news, not to trade during news, okay? Every day, you ask me if there's news. So, that's what you're gonna do, Mommy. You're gonna remind me not to execute on news. Bro, this could have been a hard breach, but if you're still holding this, it's still valid. It's still valid. If you're holding this right now, it's still valid. Mommy said, okay. How often is there news? Bro, this week, it's like, there's been news, like, let's see. Let's see. Mommy said, okay. This week, like today is just news everywhere. 8 a.m. pound news, like tomorrow got 8:30 CAD news. But we have unemployment claims in 10 minutes, bro. So that was a close one. Still looking good though, like still looking decent. At this point, like, you know, it could start pushing things up to the entry of this candle, like, you know, whatever. So let's see what happened. Let's wait until this news finish to see what happened. Can I buy it now, bro? Bro, where you been? Like, we had the whole setup right here since the beginning. But I have news, so I can't do it. But this is a setup. Super rule, no trade new. I closed 15 pips. Oh, nice. You closed 15 pips. Let's go. Bro, like, I already had the setups I already had the setup locked in before news. Like, there's no going back. Like, you know, the worst thing can happen. Like, you manage this, but this is another W right here. This is another W right here. So far, I mean, it's not done yet. But let's see. Executed on the break. 15 pips. Oh, look at that. Looking good. Bro, every setup today was a W. Every setup today was a W. Just this one, no top weight, no party. But right here, party. Bottom wick, this is a perfect bottom wick. Flip. You know, price is looking good. 20 pips. At this point, like, you know, you close 75%, leave the rest break even, or you want to be, you can leave, you know, leave some down here, whatever. But at this point, bro, I would be out. News is coming, like, you know, you got to be out. I close 15 pips. Where would your TPB for the gold trade? At 20 pips, because you got to think, in 10 minutes there's news, so you got 20 pips, bro, like, that's it. 20 pips, that's it. This was clear setup, bro. Yeah, look, clear setup, bro. Clear setup right here. That's the setup. Forget about all the pullback, it trying to like range. The setup is this. Price close above with a body, bottom wick, flip, break the previous, in this case this wick because it's right there, and then, you know, you can do whatever right here. After 10 minutes news, yeah, I'm done with today though, bro. Not going trade after the news, bro. Like, after like this news, after this play, I'm done, bro. Tomorrow, 3 a.m., same time, locked in. Try to get that runner. There's no news tomorrow, so, I mean, tomorrow is Friday, but still, there's no news. So we had two setups today. We had a reversal setup, and we have the break from a range setup. So just had to see what happened up here. Let's see if it's gonna fill this range. Try 10 minutes. Yeah, EA them is like whatever. Like, there's news coming. But that's a W right there, bro. Sorry that there was news, but like, can't do anything about that. 25 pips. Like, TPs wherever you would want to. Like, the risk at first was 25 pips, 23 pips, and you know, it went up as far as a 1-to-1 right here. So it's whatever. Which is better for you, 10K live account or 200K challenge? 10K live. Unless the challenge is done, then definitely 200K live. When the 200K live is done, then it's a whole different ball game, bro. Because you got to think, 1%, that's 2K. 1.5%, that's 1K. And you wouldn't get 1K on a 10K account, because you're not going to risk that much on a 10K account. Like, on a 10K account, you're going to risk, like, you know, like 200, 300. You know, so on a 10K, like, the need to close, no? Mommy, I'm not in it. I'm not in it, mom. I already closed it. Oh, you're saying 5 minutes to the news, I need to close now. Yeah, I already closed it. Mom. So tomorrow there's no news, so I'm going to tell you when there's news. My mom is like, you need to close it now. Okay. I close it, mommy, right here. Let me see. Let me make sure. Close it. It's pulling back. Yeah. See? Close it right here. Good. Are you trading after the news? Nah, bro. Like, I'm sleeping after the news. See, the setup is done. When 25 pips done, news, you gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. News, gotta get out of there, bro. Bro, been up since 3 a.m., bro. I'm sleepy, bro. Like, see, we locked in. We locked in, bro. Tomorrow, we're gonna try to catch a runner. Gotta try to catch a runner tomorrow. That's the plan. I'm learning. Mommy, what you learned so far? You learning? You see the candle? This is gold price right here, mommy. Live. Live gold price. See, gold is right 3037. This is gold. And this is a candle. This is a candle and price is moving. Mommy said she's learning. Okay, mommy. I have good time zone. I can trade all session. Oh, you in the Asian? You in like Thailand? Where you said you were, bro? You said you were from Georgia? Georgia. That's a good time zone. Yeah, I know a lot of I have to go, bro. Hey bro, take care, Phillips. Tomorrow, bro, same time. Enjoy your sleep. I appreciate it, bro. Enjoy your day, man. Same time tomorrow. All right, cool. Bet. Same Dubai time. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got news in 5 minutes. So let's see. Got US news in 5 minutes. Unemployment claim. We are Russian neighbors. Turkey. Oh, okay. Bro, you far, bro. You are far, far away. Turkey. Georgia, same Dubai time. Yeah. That must be cool, bro, to have the be open to about the sessions. We have war Russian 28. We have war Russian 20. Oh, yeah, war is not good, bro. Yeah, that's not good stuff right there. Crazy people, bro. Still having war in this time and day is like crazy work. Crazy stuff, bro. Bro, who else took this setup? Who else took this setup? Who else took this setup? Anyone else took this setup? Wars pump gold like crazy, yeah. It usually does. War usually pump gold like crazy, yeah. It usually does. Russian thinking 2022 start war in Ukraine or Georgia. Really? Even Georgia? I know about the Ukraine one, bro, but I didn't know Georgia. I don't know why. Maybe they like to war. They want more, bro. Russia is so already big. I don't know, bro. Like, you know, like, it's crazy stuff, bro. Like, crazy stuff, bro. I don't know why they war. I don't know why people go to war. That's another thing. We're a small country, 4.5 million people. I'm on high important news coming. Yeah, should have been out since it went 25 pips. That should be enough, bro. Got news coming. Like you don't want to be involved at should have been out like maybe 20 pips, 25 pips right here. Could have, even if you close 70% and put the rest break even. Like this was like a decent. We connect Europe and Asia also. They want maybe for like strategic purposes. Bro, I don't know what more they want. Like everyone should just satisfy with what they have right now. It's already done, bro. Like the hardest part was the earlier days. They expect good numbers. Gold should go down. Yeah, let's see. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. So let's see. Reconnect Europe and Asia. Yeah, Putin want Georgia because strategy area. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Imagine waking up every day. Oh, where can we like start war? What can we do? Bro, no one is even like, if everyone just chill, like no one is gonna go after anyone. It's when you start doing stuff like it gets complicated, You just gotta chill. Like I'll never understand war, bro. Like everyone just need to chill with what they have. Do you know Stalin? No, what's that? What's Stalin? Stalin? Got news in 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, look at that spread. Yo, yeah, gotta get out there, bro. News coming, gotta get out. President of the former Soviet Union. Nah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Crazy stuff on Goldie right now. What about him? Is he like a bad guy? Former Soviet Union. I don't know about that guy. Yeah, the news is the news actually gonna respect the law? That is crazy. The news is respecting the law. He start war too, Russian president. Oh really? I thought that was what is his name? I don't even know if I can say his name on live, to be honest. I thought that was that one guy from Germany. You know, with the mustache. Um, Crazy guys. Crazy guys. Crazy people, man. Crazy people. You start war too, Russian president. Oh, so that's a whole different war. Hopefully the buyers jump off the Titanic. Yeah, they're probably jumping right. I think everyone jumping right now. Sellers, buyers jumping. Like you got news, so Joseph Stalin. Yeah, I never heard about that one before. They didn't teach us that in history. In my history, at least. My history was a whole different history, bro. A whole different history. Yeah, but I mean, like everyone history is the same thing, bro. That's war, slavery, war is always the same thing, and they're still warring, which is crazy. Yeah, right now, like got news. Let's see what happened on the other pair. And let's see the fraud EA. This is a fraud. EA is the biggest fraud all day. Didn't do anything. Check USD CAD. Yeah, so nothing too crazy from news unemployment claims. So some news gonna be more volatile than the others. But so far everything is the same. Everything is the same. So but this was a nice cheeky buy though. 20 pip cheeky. Price, closed our body here, bottom wick flip, went up to like 20 pips. Bro, that was a close one. Like, I didn't realize, like, I didn't remember that this one, like, you can't do news. Have I ever done news on this before? Yeah, never. So that's good. 5 minutes to 4, can't do nothing. Yeah. So this was closed. Closed this at 8:10. So they should be good. They can't send any email. 8:10. Crazy. Still got like what? Still got like something towards the previous setup. So today, yeah, today was alright. So let's see what happened tomorrow. 0.5. It's a Friday, so you gotta chill. Gotta chill on a Friday. Gotta chill on a Friday. If you have time, search Google Maps. Google Maps to see him. I mean, Google Images. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, let's see. When you mentioned Georgia, I immediately no, I already immediately like in my head I knew the flag, and it was red and white. I knew it was red and white, the flag. Because I play soccer, so you get to, you know, a lot of countries. When you play soccer and you keep up with soccer, football, not even soccer, football. I don't know why I'm saying soccer, football. You see, you know, you get a lot of. Let's see. You get to know like a lot of countries. It's showing me my Georgia because I'm in the US and it's showing me Georgia, like the state Georgia. Hold on. And me being in Georgia don't make it any easier. So let's see, Georgia, a country. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is a cool flag, cool country. Cool stuff right here, man. 4.5. I think you guys have more than Jamaica. More than Jamaica, bro. Let's see. Georgia population 3.7. That's not bad, bro. Jamaica is 2.8. Jamaica is 2.8, bro. Smaller island. We find old wine 8,000 years. How you do that? How much for how much is it? Thank you, brother. Hey, Moguri, hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Have a good day, man. Tomorrow we locked in the same time. Yeah, today was let's review yes, we are older country who made wines, and you still find it. Like do they like bury the wine like in the movies, like they're buried and then you guys find it? Like how does it work? You got barrels of wine, like buried or something, like, and do you sell it a lot? Oh, look at that flip. Respected the law. So let's look at the setups. Let's look at the setups that we took today, bro. Yes, we are older country who made wines. Oh, that wine must be good then. Like 8,000 years. That is crazy. 8,000 years, bro. That is a long time. 8,000, 800 or 8,000. 8,000 years, but that's a long time. 8,000 years. We find old wine 8,000 years. Yes, 8,000. That's crazy, bro. Jesus did not even born yet. 8,000. That's the first thing I was thinking about before Christ, like 8,000. So you guys are making wine since that long. How did they verify like it's that old? Like how did they know like how old it is? And like how you still like, that is crazy. 8,000. Yeah, so let's look at the setups we took today. We took this cellar over here. What time was this? 3:30, yeah. We took this cell on the 30-minute. So I'll do a quick review before 30. So you still here? We got some people here since the beginning of this stream, yo. Like that is crazy. You locked in for real. Locked in for real. Let's see. We took this entry on the 15. Was it the 15? Or was it the H1? Was it the 15 or the H1? Took this on the 15 or the H1? I think it was the 15. Yeah, right here. Was it? Oh yeah, Impulse, New York, the London Open. Oh, right here, right here, right here, right here. So we took this Impulse right here. Let's see if I can remember. We took some impulse here. Yeah, we took an impulse here, and I think it was the 30 minute. Was it the 30 minute? I don't remember. I gotta go back and watch the stream. But we took the impulse here, with the volume, price came down, waited on support, waited on resistance, price made resistance right here, then waited on the impulse, but no top wick. So, that happened. It just came down, missed the top wick. The buys here waited on support, next candle made a bottom wick flip, broke the high, and then, it went up like 25 pips. Then this is where we missed the thing, no top wick. And then right here was another execution, news, whatever, but price, everything, the setup is still valid here. So that's what happened. The birthplace of wine. Okay, we're gonna look at that. I'm gonna have to look into that, bro. I'm gonna look into that. 8,000 years is crazy. 8,000 years? Bro, they knew how to make wine 8,000 years ago? Wine's 8,000-year-old wine? 8,000 years is crazy. $8,000. I'm gonna check on that, bro. Do you like foods? Not really. Not a food person. It all depends. Not a food person, bro. Like I try to, I'm kind of, like skeptical about some food because it's me soon gone, though. And yeah, I'm about to, yeah, and explain things well. So I'm listening carefully, watching. Oh, nice. Thanks, Teresa. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm about to. That's it for today, though. Like no setup. We don't do New York, but I mean, everything went good. But tomorrow, just gonna get better and better. I've seen the same thing, executing off the same thing. Like, it's the same thing. Come to Georgia, best foods? Okay, bro. You said it's next to Turkey? You said it's next to Turkey. We're gonna see. Come to Georgia. Yeah, bro. Maybe come to Georgia, bro, and we can have that conversation about the challenges. Because you can't, bro. You gotta manage that risk. You can't be you know, beating yourself up about that. It's gonna take some time, bro. Just give it some more time, man. Eventually, it's gonna fall into place. Like we sat here, we got 3 setups, like just like that. If you come in, I give you free hotel. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my notebook. You work in the hotel industry? If you come in, I give you free hotel. War is there, Brad. Mommy said war is there. Bro, my mom is saying, see, my mom is listening. My mom is saying I should not go because war is there. So you already know, bro. You have to, obey your mother. Your days will be longer. Listen to your parents, and your days will be longer. So you got to go to a checkpoint right here. Well, man, he's not saying there's war there. He's saying that they're thinking about something. He's saying that they're thinking about it. Woman, there's no war there. There's war. Michael, is there? Mikhail. Is it Mikhail or Michael? Mikhail. Is there a war in Georgia right now? He didn't say there's war there, woman. He's saying that there's Russian that they have interest, but they're not warring. Woman, you funny bad, Talking about why it's there, bro. Yo. Mummy, you gonna lock in tomorrow? No, 2008. Yeah, you say okay. So in 08, 08 was a crazy year. 08 was a crazy year. You know how protective I am with you guys. Okay, yeah, you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Mummy, thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, I'm gonna check the stuff. I don't drink wine though, so I'm gonna just look LH. Lower high? Mm, let's see. I'm still not interested in an execution though, but like really and truly, like if there's a lower high resistance, it's gonna be the same thing. This would be the setup. You just wait for that rejection, wait for that one candle to close bearish on the 30-minute, or the 50-minute, depending on the size of the candle. If it's a small candle like this, I'd say give it one more candle. So you just gotta see. And this is different from the previous push. So you see what happened the last time? It was a small push and then it went down. Small push went down. This is a big push. So you never know. Jamaica is cheap country. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's cheap as in like, nah, bro. Jamaica is not cheap. No. You mentioned salary earlier. I thought you meant that. I thought that's what you meant. Jamaica is not cheap, bro. Ain't gonna lie to you. Jamaica is not cheap. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna see if we can get, cause it's New York open too. Like, like I don't know. New York just feel like it moved different. I mean, right now the candles are chilling, but overall New York candles are like, 1,000 a month is bad. Yeah, it's like okay. It's like you can't do much with that. Food is expensive. Like it's not like like in Asian countries, like food is super cheap, super cheap. Over in like like some like even like Thailand or like other countries over there super cheap, but over here, bro, like food over the west side is like super expensive, bro. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I'm actually go ahead and call it a day. Call it a day right here, bro. Tomorrow locked in same time. Here in and Philippines, yeah, Philippines too. Here in Philippines, it's $3 for lunch. Crazy. If you make 1,000 a month in Georgia, living normal, make more. Are you rich in Georgia? Really? If you make 1,000 a month in Georgia, bro, like it's like that. A lot of places in the world, bro. Like someone just said in Philippines, $3 for lunch. Like some places, everything is like super cheap, bro. It's a whole system. It's one big scam, bro. Cause why is it so different, like everywhere? Like it's just crazy stuff. $3 for lunch, crazy. How much is rent in the Philippines? Rent in Philippines and like light bill and stuff like that. I feel like everywhere else on the west side is just expensive. I feel like the west is super expensive, bro. Like I feel like the west is the bad people. The west. I feel like the west is a bad side. I don't know. I feel like the west is a bad side, bro. They're bullies. Bully people. Don't you think the next candle could be a buy entry if this one closes with a body? Nah, it's not a part of a setup. Don't you think the next candle could be a buy entry if this one closes with a body. Nah, because honestly, like looking at it right now, like you gotta see price made structure here, you know, and it already pushed up like, you know, 70 pips. So it can have a correction at any moment. That is why, like, you know, you can have resistance here because you can have it's been pushing, you know, it's been pushing. So like if you're gonna wait for buys, you have to wait on support. Look, let's turn it around. Let's say this was a buy market. Let's say this was a buy market. You see this push? Wait, I can't see the thing with my camera. If this was a buy market, I flipped it. This push is basically the push that's happening right now. Maybe around like, you know, let's see, like 100 pips, 80 pips, whatever. If you're gonna look for buys, then you gotta wait on support. So let's see, you know, the candle closed right there, so that's support. So now you get support, then you gotta look for that impulse continuation. And that's it right here. You know, you got it right here. This candle closed with a nice body, continuation. You gotta wait for support again. You missed it. You gotta wait for support. You got support here, you know, and then you can execute. So it's the same thing like when you look for you can look for buys right here after price push. You gotta wait for support because you don't want to get caught up in a resistance, you know. H4. You don't want to get caught up in resistance at all, bro. You don't want to get caught up in resistance. H4 did its job, so you got a new H4 candle in 9 minutes too, so you got to be patient. You need a top wick, you need a bottom wick, so anything can happen. The H4 candle, this is like a rejection, so you never know. This next candle can make a bottom wick and then continue going up. This is a crazy rejection. So we had people waiting for that daily sweep, you know, like all of this stuff is just too much noise. Like you just wait on something simple, and when it happens, execute, manage risk, and then you just call it a day. Like right here, like you had the bear can close, you know, price pushed up, call it a day. I'm in gold buys right now. Oh, nice. Dre edits. Let's go. Dre in gold buys. 200 per month is decent. Okay. I'm in gold buys. Rent in Georgia is expensive. 500 to 1,000. Find good apartment. Reason is 2022 after start Ukraine people coming and price up. Oh, supply demand. That is crazy, bro. 500, bro. Here in the US, I don't even want to talk about the US. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the matrix, the motherland of the matrix, H4. So right now it's for the runners until support comes on. Yeah, the runners and the lower time frame warriors. The runners and the lower time frame warriors, bro. On the 5 minute you had some support here, but you can't like not every time price is moving you can participate. If you miss a move, you gotta wait for the move to done. So the price. So this is the price move. Like you got different like cycles. So price push down, right? So now it needs a correction structure. So this is the push, correction, push. So you need some correction after this push. So you just gotta wait enough to see it. So right now it's for the runners until support comes on. Yeah. Until support or rejection or something. But right now it's hard to tell. You could look at price and see, okay, maybe we could get more confidence at a specific price, but I don't really look at price like that unless it's like a major price. I mean, if it's not a major price, like I don't need no more if I'm looking for buys, this is my confirmation right here. Look at this. You got a crazy bull candle, like, you know, this support here. So bills is cheap, really, but you can find 500 good apartments. Yeah, but you just gotta lock in on that challenge then. Lock in on that challenge, bro. Get a 100K account, 200K account, bro, like 0.5%, like you You cover everything. 2% should cover everything, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. One setup can cover all your stuff for the month. You had a 200K account, bro, and you do, let's say, 1%, 2% for the month, bro. Like, you chilling. So that's why you gotta be patient with the account, bro, because, you know, like, you're in a good spot where stuff are, like, cheaper. Yeah, you gotta wait on some support or wait on resistance. But you can't know if it's gonna be support or resistance until, like, the candles actually close. So you gotta start with, like, look at the 15, take it one step at a time, like, wait for the 15 to close, you know, and then you see if it closes with, like, because if it closes like this, that is not a good closure. You want to see a candle that's, like, disrespecting the previous candle. You want to see it disrespect this candle, maybe close like 70%. Then you could be like, okay, you know what, you know, maybe, and then you wait to see how the next candle open and react. Or if you want to be super safe, you can wait on a 30-minute candle. You know, so it all depends. Yeah, if you make 1 to 2% a month living good, yeah, I can imagine 1 to 2%. Yeah, it makes sense because when you're at, like, in the US, or, like, you know, like, you got to keep working, bro. You got to keep working. They're not going to let the stuff be that cheap because they need, like, it's like they need it. It's like fuel to control the rest of the world. It's crazy, bro. Crazy matrix. Crazy matrix, bro. They need, like, people. It's like they herd people, bro. It's like they herd people, bro. That's why, like, bro, honestly, like, bro, all of this stuff don't even matter, bro. Like, you focus on money, it don't even matter, bro. Like, the money, bro, that is not the aim, because you, like, when you see the difference, bro, like, it just shows you, like, how much, like, they control the society, control the prices, control everything, bro. So you gotta focus on, like, more, like, a more spiritual kind of thing, bro. Like, finance is okay, but, bro, don't prioritize finance because it really don't mean nothing, bro. You got people living, people happy some parts of the world, bro, and, like, they're comfortable with, like, 500 a month, 300, and they're living good. You know, they're healthy, so, you know, it just goes that, like, you don't chase money, bro. Like, that's why you got people who have so much money and they're just sad and they're depressed because spiritually, bro, they are broke, like, they're empty, like, they got a deficit, you know. So you just don't want to prioritize money. You don't want to lose your way. You know, you don't want to lose your way. You gotta always prioritize, like, you know, that spiritual part, bro. We love guests. Yeah, Jamaica, we love guests too, bro. Like, tourism is crazy. But if Georgian see you, he would invite you to every restaurant and make you drink wine free. Really? Culture, crazy. Everywhere is different, bro. Everywhere is different. Is it safe? Is it safe though? What's the crime rate? What's the crime in Georgia like, bro? I know, like, places like Romania is, like, super safe. Then Dubai, super safe. You know, you got some places, bro, like, super safe, and that's why I say, like, bro, like, the West is the bad, bro, because, like, in the East, bro, like, those people, bro, they are, like, they got principles, like, spiritual principles, so, like, it's just safe over there, bro. Like, you know, you could you can do you could do whatever. It can go at any time. There's no crime, like, you know, because it's the leaders, bro. Like, it's everything is fair, like, you know. I mean, not all systems are perfect, bro, but, like, you got some part in the world where, like, you know, it's just the people up top, bro, that understand, like, you know, core values, and, like, you know, it's just really you can really see that in the society, bro. So I don't like the West, bro, honestly. Like, the West is like anything can happen at any time, bro. You never know. You can't trust people over here, bro. It's a free for all over here. Versus in the East, bro, like, you know, like, it's just chill, bro. There's no war, like, no crime, bro. Like, Literally, bro, you got like so many people fasting right now, bro. Like Ramadan, bro. Like that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Um, do you trade every day, bro? Yeah, 3 a.m. Eastern time every single day, bro. Bro, yesterday was like 1 month since we've been locked in every day. Yesterday, since it's been 1 month, bro. Yeah, so we're gonna be locked in every single day until this challenge is done. I don't get a trade every day though, but you know, since this week, bro, like we've been having 2 to 3 setups per session. Yesterday we had like crazy setup. The day before crazy setup. Today we had like 3 setups. So we chilling. How old are you? 20, 27, bro. 27. 20. 27. Bro, I wish I was 20. Bro, I wish I was 20, bro. I wish I was 20. Bro, you know what I would do with 7 years right now? A lot, bro. Like a lot. Where you from, bro? I'm from Jamaica, bro. I'm Jamaica. I'm in Georgia right now, though. I'm in US right now. I'm from Jamaica. Soon 20. Mommy is like soon 20. Mommy, you're still here? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Mommy, you enjoy the life. You enjoy seeing your son? You enjoy seeing your son, mommy? I have birthday after 22 March 2000. Oh, nice. Nice, bro. After 2 day, bro. So what you gonna do on your birthday? That's a weekend. That's a weekend? Yeah, bro. So see, like you can't lose any money on your birthday. So that's good. You can't lose anything on your birthday. No, you ain't gonna take a L on your birthday. Don't cheat on your birthday, bro. Soon 28. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, mommy, because that is crazy. Drink wine. Yeah, just don't over very much so. Drink wine, yeah, just don't overdrink, bro. Like drink in moderation, you know? Drink moderation. Moderation. Don't overdrink. Don't get drunk, because that's not you, bro. 4 months, 28. I didn't even know that. In 4 months, I'll be 28. I did not know that, but now I know. Now I know that. 4 months, I'll be 28. So I gotta lock in, because gotta make sure like we pass this challenge before 28. Are you sharing signals, brother? Well, I'm live executing, live on direct. So I mean, not like, oh, buy here, sell there, but like if you follow enough, you'll see exactly what's going on. We drink lots of 3 to 4 liter is nothing. Really? So you got a high tolerance. You got a high tolerance. You got a high tolerance. Yeah, well, too much is not good, bro. Too much is not. Mazda hatchback. You selling a car, bro? You selling a car? Yeah. I'm out later, guys. Yeah, later, bro. Tomorrow, bro, you gonna get a setup later. You didn't get a setup today, so tomorrow, maybe we might find a setup. So let's see if this is gonna be resistance. I'm not gonna execute on this just because, like, this might be a paper trade if anything, but I'm about to head off right now. I'm about to head off right now. I'm on. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah, way beyond curfew. Yeah, but in Georgia we have lots of wines and water, like oil of. I hope so. Thanks again. All right, no problem, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, bro. Tomorrow we can catch up, Mikhail. Tomorrow we catch up, bro. So I'm about to head off. Like everyone locked in since 3 a.m., bro. Like I appreciate y'all for like hanging out this long. I know we've been live for like 5 hours or so, but like you could always go back to the candles where we executed and see see the setup. Just gotta see the same thing over and over again. The live yesterday showing the same thing. You just gotta fast forward it after each break and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. So um, you guys can take care. Tomorrow 3 a.m. same time. In Georgia, trading is new, and I need community. Or new in Georgia? Really, that's interesting, bro. I feel like trading has been around since forever, even before that digital. I mean, some you trade even when you leave, go to the next country, you trade. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. About to sleep. I'm gonna make breakfast and sleep. All right, take care, bro. Okay, thanks. No problem, bro. Take care. See you, bro. See you.